Alright, what's up? We're back. Back at it. Back at it again. Hitting chest. Best day, chest day. All the good stuff. um, gonna be. This isn't the ideal tank for hitting chest since you can't really see much of my chest, but it's whatever. We'll deal with it. And got some sick. Not really pre workout, but like. I don't want to say the name of it because I'm not sponsored yet. Why is this thing just dangling in the camera lens? Whatever, it's just going to be there. um, yeah, we're going to be hitting. Jesus Christ. Take this off. Yeah, we're going to be starting out bench press, the incline dumbbell, maybe decline dumbbell. And then we'll just see if the cables are open, but they're probably not going to be because we only have two, and one of them has been broken for the past, feels like a month almost now. So we're going to be getting the sickest chest pump of our lives. And maybe, no, I'm not going to go for a PR today on bench. Not feeling it. But I'm going to try to go heavier and just get reps out. I feel like I focus too much sometimes on getting 10 reps that like my mind just stops at 10. But I could feel like I could totally do more when the set is over. So maybe we'll go a little bit higher than 10. Maybe we'll just up the weight. We'll see you there. Doing 185 bench press. Stuck with a warm up of just 135. And goal is to do 10 of these with ease. Whoa. That felt pretty good. I feel like I still have room for improvement, but I do want to try getting up to 205 with the next set. And hopefully that'll be a little bit easier next time around. Maybe someday I'll be doing 2 plates for 10 reps easy. Okay. Go. 205. Let's count however many we can. Damn. One more. Like I keep messing up, and I like push my right arm further than my left arm. So I need to work on keeping it even and flat all the way through. But that was a good set nonetheless.
Alright, so my microphone gave out at this point. The cheap little $22 mic connector thing just broke, and the USB port is disconnected entirely. So no more microphone in the gym, but I'll do a quick voiceover, why not? So we are doing some incline dumbbell press here. Usually I go super light with these, like I'll start with 40, and then I'll immediately realize that I can do way heavier than 40. So here I'm doing 70. And I did about 3 sets of these. Next up I'm doing decline press. I hate this machine and I hate this set of machines. All these like white machines, they're just feel absolutely terrible, but you know what? It's the only decline press in the entire gym. So I'm using these. I'm doing 2 plates and a quarter. Feels like decent, but it's like the only thing I can do for a decline chest pump. Here's another set, another angle. I think I added another 25 after this. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I did. Judging by that slam. It's like the most awkward process getting up out of this thing. This little like jungle gym thing. Next I'm doing incline press. Absolutely hated this. This machine is the absolute worst machine in the entire gym. I will say that with 100% certainty that this machine is outdated and deserves to be turned into scrap metal. So I did one set of that and then realized I hated it and never went back to it. So I moved over to the cable machine, the cable fly machine. So we only have two. One is broken. This one like arm is broken. So essentially the left arm is useless, but the right arm still works. So I'm trying to do basically one-armed cable flies. I don't get as much of a pump as I could, but I still get a pretty good pump. I feel like I haven't done cable flies in so long that I almost feel unwelcome over here. It looked different, it smelled different. I was just like, man, I haven't been over here in weeks. So yeah, doing horizontal cable flies, just straight across. Spread your arm out wide, just bring it in front of you. Try to keep your shoulders square. I'm not doing a great job at that, but I'm still feeling a good chest pump. I did about 3 sets of those, and then I do, will this be like incline? Or maybe just from the top down? Basically I do it at an angle where I go high up when I spread, and then go down to the bottom corner. And I try to do this to hit, I believe it hits lower chest. I can't be too sure, but I'm like 99% sure it's lower chest. But maybe it's upper chest. I don't know. And then switch sides. Fortunately, switching sides in this area means I have to just turn around. And sets of those. Then I just went over and did dips because I was feeling kind of bored. And I felt like I just wanted to just iron out my chest just a little bit more, just to get that extra little bit of chest pump, you know? And then after doing that, I did negatives. Basically just stand up tall and then slowly lower yourself down. It's good to get that extra bit of reps in. Quick little pose down. Camera gets like ever so smudgier as time goes on. Restoration. That's sick. Sick camera work. Yeah, the striation is definitely there. That is a sick chest pump. I like that. Here I'm trying a new pose. I haven't tried this out before, but whatever.
Good chest day at the gym. Didn't get as big as a pump as I wanted, but I think that's mainly just because of the cable flies not being available. But it's whatever. Lost my microphone. Should probably be speaking up because of that. Didn't lose it, but the adapter for it broke. So if you ever see a $22 lavalier microphone on Amazon, don't buy it because it's garbage. I dropped it from like my pocket to the ground, and I guess that was just enough for the USB part to just snap in half entirely. So that thing's nothing now. I'm probably gonna see if I can return it since it hasn't been that long. And yeah, fine chest day. Probably gonna voice over everything, and then I will get back home, protein shake, upload a Helldivers 2 video, and another Crab's Treasure at some point, and then we'll finish out the rest of the day. All right. See you in the next episode. Peace.